welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I'm Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So I know y'all. First of all, this is the family business. Yes, I know y'all didn't think that I was going to let the family business go out and I wasn't going to have one last rant from Mr. Raggedy Ass Jr. Honey. Because the way he sat here and played in our face, running to apologize to damn Sonya, and 2.5 seconds later, basically giving her ultimatum like it's even them or us, and then the evil laugh at the end. I said, I know you freaking lying, honey. So yeah, Junior, I got all the smoke for you. I'm still on your damn neck, and it looked like I'm gonna be on your neck through season 6 too. And Sonya, you was disappointing me because, girl, listen, I get it. You pregnant, your hormones is all over the place. You want your man, you confused, you lost, and all of that. But the way this man was dragging you for all of these damn months, disrespecting you, playing with you, okay, talking to all these rag daggone dolls down at the freaking club. But that's all it took, girl. Now I needed you to hold the line for a little bit longer, okay? And y'all also was playing in my damn face, even though I knew that, you know, we wasn't gonna get it 1, 2, 3. We gotta drag it out a little bit. What would be the point, right? What is the story? But honey, y'all know what we came for. We wanted to see Rio and damn Roman connect. Wanted to see Rio come through and save him because we knew that was gonna happen. I actually thought it was gonna happen last episode, but I said, nah, they gotta save it for the last one. And we wanted to see Daggone Niles come and show his face. So yeah, we saw it, but I was like, damn, y'all had us waiting all day. And of course, we wanted the breakdown from Auntie Cham. And we sure enough got it, and we knew that that wasn't going to come to the end either. So I just want to chit-chat with y'all a little bit about all of that, tell y'all some of my thoughts. But of course, y'all know that all season long, I have been joining EJ, the TV junkie. She is the one to go to for all things family business, honey. Whether it's the show, the books, you name it, she got it, okay? And she on it. And if y'all did not see the last live show that we did, we had the honor of interviewing and having some of the cast joining us. We had Arlington Foster, who plays Rio, up in the building. We had Deshaun Tucker, who plays Roman. We had Trey Ryan, who was Ronnie. We had Carl Gillen, brother minister. Okay, R.I.P. to him. You was a real one. And we had Ben Stevens, who was, of course, the producer on the show, as well as playing Cousin Curtis and going to be on the Nolo spinoff, baby. And then, last but not least, we had Louis Carl, Mr. Senior Cruz, y'all, okay, who sent me my t-shirts just in time for my little recap. Was trying to get these for the live, but they didn't get here till last night. And baby, I had to represent, okay, wearing my little Senior Cruz shirt with the little Patron on here, okay. Got my little official card with the autograph. Shout out to Louis C. Carl. I definitely appreciate it. And I appreciate my girl EJ for letting me join her on the panel, baby. It was going down. So if y'all missed any of those, definitely check them out. So like I said, y'all, this is just some quick thoughts from me. Nothing major. I didn't get to review the show this season the way that I really wanted to because I had so much going on, but definitely was one of the biggest highlights that helped me get through this difficult time, y'all, where, you know, this was where I could relax, relate, release, and unwind and vent and go off because Junior was just staying doing the damn most, honey. And I just was like, where did this come from? Like, I don't get it, child, but this the way they wrote it, so we gonna, you know, let it go. Now, of course, we know Vegas and Roman was still out here in these daggone streets. You know, we pretty much, I think most of us knew it was going to play out like that where, you know, the sheriff was bringing him for them to meet up with KD and, you know, Daddy. We had to come through and try to get them up out of here before all these freaking Yankees, you know, round them up because they damn sure was ready to. We was trying to have bounties on their head and all different kind of foolishness. Now, we also finally had Elijah find out about Brother Minister, right after them just actually getting the message that Elsie wanted them to come in and see them, you know, see him and speak to him. And now, right behind that, this officer comes to break the news about his death. So, of course, Elijah and them want all the smoke. Now, I was kind of looking at Mr. Officer when he was like, oh, if y'all find out anything, let me know. So, I'm like, isn't that your damn job, Mr. Officer? Or is it when it's anything dealing with, you know, the brotherhood, we kind of just let them do their own thing. We don't even get involved into it. But I just thought that was an interesting thing for him to say. Nonetheless, we know they're going to be on it regardless. They ain't going to be waiting to see what no damn officers tell them anyway. Now, we also basically finally had Auntie come home with Rio and finally start telling him this story and background of what happened. He was confused as hell, and I was like, you confused, I'm confused, we confused. For anybody that didn't know the background in the story, we was all waiting for it to be broken down. And even if you did know or you had an idea, you still kind of wanted to see how it was going to play out on the show. So basically, she ends up telling him about, because he was actually saying like, oh, well, all this time I thought Paris was my twin. And, she's like, no, she still is. Nothing doesn't change. It's just that he's your brother too. And it's like, well, how the hell is that possible? So come to find out, of course, Mama, the one that raised him that he knew, was the nurse in the hospital when Chippy was in there giving birth. And initially they were saying how this was going to be the last go. She didn't want no more kids. They was having twins and they already had kids at home. Whereas, his so-called mom basically had just had lost a baby. I think it was like 6 months prior, and also, suffered some miscarriages and wasn't supposed to be able to have any more. And so, basically she ended up bringing him home because they didn't know they was having triplets. And when that next baby came that they thought was just still more, kind of like afterbirth coming or whatever, she decided, hey, she said she didn't want no more. So therefore I'm going to go ahead and, keep him. Now, of course, you could kind of put two and two together and figure out that's what happened, but she didn't get to that ending part until literally the end of the episode when we see Rio come in and break it down for Chippy and them, because they was like, listen, we got too much other stuff going on right now. We in the heat of the moment. We ain't got time for you to be coming in with this craziness. What the hell are you talking about? We ain't got no other kids. So then he, of course, had to explain it to them. Now, we basically, got to this whole situation with LC being away, going to see what's happening with Orlando and Vegas, right? And so Chippy and them had to kind of step in for a minute and go to, talk and have a meeting and find out, well, kind of put the, other members up to speed as to what was going on. And Quisella, child, I said, if you don't shut up, Paris was telling her to shut up every 2 minutes, and she was trying to act cute and act gangster, but yet you over here talking about you don't know who the hell the Dixie Mafia is, and it's obvious that everybody else in the room knows. So sometimes this is where you need to kind of reevaluate, because to me, being a boss means being able to be quiet and learn when you don't know nothing, and it also means being ahead and knowing what's going down. And obviously, if everybody else in the room is like, oh no, they big time, we definitely know who they are, and they definitely run the ins and outs of everything, lawyers, judges, doctors, cops, and all of the around, top people, politicians, and all of that, and they running everything every damn where, then you don't know everything that you need to know. This is the time when you need to shut the hell up. She over here talking about some, sound like just a bunch of hillbillies to me, and they like, nah, this is an underworld freaking organization, high ranking, federal, state, local, and all of that. So definitely you did not know what the hell you was talking about. They key members, and again, they line them up. Okay, so everybody was pretty much like, yeah, I remember them, I'm familiar with them, and they gave LC problems back in the day. So she's coming forward, Chippy, to just basically let them know that she's going to need each and every one of them, all their resources collectively. It ain't about money, but it's definitely about them standing together. And everybody's pretty much like, yo, we got your back, whatever, you need, send your crews, okay? Just so happens to be one of the first ones to say, we got his back, and everybody else kind of joins in, and she's like, good to hear that. Meanwhile, Paris tells her, as they finishing this up, LC called, let her know that he got Junior and them out of there. I'm sorry, not Junior, but Orlando and Vegas out of there. Vegas was annoying the hell out of me when they let them go, and he's over here like, well, why did he let us go? Boy, we don't give a damn. Just get the hell to step in and get up out of there. Does it really matter? Meanwhile, Junior running all the damn around town looking for damn Sonia, and he popped up and want to get cute coming back to the parents' house or whatever, where's my sister, going at London. Where's my sister? Give me mom. Going at his sister London, like, where's my wife? Where is she or whatever? And she's like, I don't know, it's your damn wife. Like, don't you have a tracker? So when he looks, because she was telling him, like, you gonna mess up and it's gonna end up being too late. He sees that she's at the clinic and he's like, oh no, I can't let her make that mistake. And he goes here and pours his so-called heart out, right? Basically begging her and pleading with her, please baby, take me back, right? I want to save my family. I'm so sorry for all the dumb stuff that I was doing. You was right. You never had nothing to do with it. I shouldn't have been taken out on you. You didn't ask for any of this, and you should have been by my side the whole time. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And of course, she's like, I'm glad to hear your apology, and no, she didn't go through with, anything. She still was pregnant or whatever. But she like, you hurt me. You was doing a whole lot of stuff, which is what you would expect nobody to say. So even though he was apologizing, it wasn't looking like she was trying to just, suck it up, buttercup, so to speak, and forgive him right away. But we go back to the daggone house, and he in there still talking to her and still trying to persuade her to pack up her stuff and go, because her whole thing was, I'm glad that you're apologizing. I'm glad you're back. And there's so much other things that you need to be working out right now too. And he's like, yeah, nah, I'm not here for all of that. Just pack up your stuff and come back with me to my mother's house. That's where we belong. You're my family. And at this point, see Vegas and Alonzo get back home, and we all kind of like, oh, hey, Junior. And he like, man, F you. Basically, he still ain't trying to mess with LC. He still was coming out his face, very disrespectful to him. Vegas and them is telling him to chill, and LC's just like, let it go, whatever. He was like, I was hoping that you would, stay here and we could have a conversation. Why don't we go in my office and talk to man to man? Here go Junior, nah, we ain't got nothing to talk about man to man. You should have been talking to me man to man over 30 years ago. And I guess you've been coming with all this smoke all this time, so at this point, what difference do it make? But at the same time, it's just so frustrating, because it's like, we literally know that he has never given LC or Chippy the chance to tell their side of the story. We know Donna done broke it down to him the way, her version, because it's always going to be that way. It's going to be my side, your side, and the truth, somewhere in between, right? And you have been able to forgive her and live with her and automatically take her story by hand because she was the first one to tell you, which I blame that on all of them, because all they behind should have sat down and talked together. I've been saying that from the beginning. But now we're here, right? She said what she said. She did what she did. What's the harm in you sitting down and having a conversation with him? Maybe you would actually have a better understanding and be able to see where he come from, even if you still don't forgive him, but just, to hear his side. And then to turn and say to Sonia, well, make your decision. Are you staying here? Are you going with me? I actually would have been like, boy, you ain't got no right to make no damn demands and no ultimatums, honey. Did you come over here to beg for me back or not? Because how we flipped the script that fast, like, it was so freaking annoying to me. And of course, at this point, she do want to have peace with Junior. So she just look all sad and pitiful and gonna tell them she loved them, and they like, I love you too. And of course, they also found out about the pregnancy, because at this point, the only ones that knew about it was Chippy, Nene, London, and then of course Junior and Donna end up finding out about it. So it's like, damn, I'm gonna be a grandfather, but of course he over here talking about he gonna be keeping them away from all of them. Now Elijah shows up to the boat, and of course by now Chippy and all of them are gone, so they had to be updated in what they learned. And then he had to tell them about Brother Minister, and they like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. And then we hearing about the Alliance, and we like, who the hell is the Alliance? And we finding out that Junior is the head of that. And we still want to believe and have faith, like, nah, Junior wouldn't turn against his family like that. I'm like, I don't know about all that, honey. I obviously haven't seen the new Junior, but Consuela, this is the one part that she do come in handy with, because she's like, that actually would make sense. Junior has been hanging around the club a whole lot, and since when, he been acting the way that he been acting, that's kind of making everything come together. Now, finally, child, I don't know why they ain't been have damn Little Vegas, Nevada, getting to work, because, honey, we end up getting a damn call, okay, Paris do, where it's basically like, girl, you ain't gonna believe this, okay, cousin Curtis called her up and he like, we done did some digging and come to find out it's a small world after all. Old Champ is actually Niles' damn cousin, honey. Uncle was actually his daddy. And he was like, I don't know how we didn't put two to two together and we missed this. So Paris swearing she taking out the damn hammer to go ahead and, let him know, like, you thought you was playing me, but you really not. And, I done took out dudes for less, but apparently he took them damn bullets out when they was back at the house. So he like, this was fun. I enjoyed myself and I can't wait till, you get your surprise. He will be coming soon, baby. Soon ain't soon enough, because, honey, he sat right on down right after the champ and was like, I'm here. And we seen, Sasha. I mean, sorry, not Sasha. I love me some Sasha. Paris. We seen them lip trembling a little bit, girl. Okay, it was a little tremble there, but of course we gonna try to hold our own. And we like, what you want, boy? What you here for? You here now? What? At the end of the day, it is what it is. And he like, yo, you could have just told me that was your father. Had you told me that, I may have actually been like, okay, that contract is off. But she was like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Damn well you wouldn't have been calling nothing off. And he was like, well, the fact that I cared about you, maybe I would have, but we will never know, because then you tried to take me the hell out. And so basically he was like, the sad part about it is that even after what you did, I still love you, okay? And I was like, oh. And then when he walks away, she talking about, I still love you too. So where the hell does that, leave anything, child? Now, in the midst of all of this, we know that Roman was getting chased by Vonnie and them all through the damn subway, through the streets and everywhere. Like I said, I really thought that he was going to end up getting caught up and bumping into Rio last episode. But no, they saved the best for last, right? So Rio was just leaving minding his damn business, baby. I guess he heard the commotion. Roman coming running from them, and baby, he damn sure would have been taken out. But Rio came in with the save. Okay, pop, pop, pop. You out of here, Vonnie. Sorry, Trey Ryan. Like you and everything. But Vonnie had to go, okay? He was doing too damn much. And so even though Roman was stupid for getting into business, with Brandon, but that's a whole nother story. We here now. So he wondering and confused, like, why the hell would you save me? Why the hell are you helping me? And it's like, oh, because you're my brother, okay? And now we got to go ahead and get over to the house. And I'm looking at how many minutes we had left on the damn episode. And I'm like, y'all need to spend this, speed this up, child, okay? So, of course, now at the house, they come in and want to talk to, Chippy and them about this whole thing with Junior, and let them know that he's a part of this alliance and that we got freaking Donna in it and all of that. And they like, I know you freaking lying, right? And of course, really they should have had an idea, because Vegas seen when they was first showing up for the first meeting before everybody else joined in, and also to tell them about Brother Minister being taken out. So it's like, this ain't no social call, because of course they come right in the midst of them just getting ready to sit down to eat dinner. And you had Chippy like, oh, I thought Junior was gonna be here, and it's like, nah, he not here, he left, couldn't get him to stay. And then we seeing the opposite of Junior and them at the table and saying, now we about to go to the next level, and how do you feel about this, boss? And we where we need to be, and that's the course of being the boss and all of that. And Sonia sitting on the other side of the table. Now granted, she don't really know what's going on, she just coming into it, but I'm like, I really want to know how this is all gonna play out. So now they all lost and confused at this table, finding all of this out, like, nah, this can't be true, right? And in the mix of that, you got Rio coming in with Roman, and you got Chippy like, yo, that's the dude that damn robbed me. What the hell are you bringing him in here for? And Orlando cracked me up, because he was ready to fight him. And then, Rio talking about, this my brother. He like, oh, hell no, ain't nobody got time for that. And still just shoves him out of the way. And he's saying, give me a chance, I'm going to explain. Like, no, this really is y'all damn child. And so they like, yes, please explain this one to me, because I don't understand it, make it make sense. And of course, this is when we find out that once she was there by herself and she was, holding the baby, she started getting more pains, and she apparently had like passed out, and this other baby came out that was basically Roman, where, Oh, mama felt like, hey, this was a gift for me, right? She said she didn't want no more kids, so what would be the harm of me going ahead and taking this baby home? So this whole time, your child was raised somewhere else where you didn't know, and we all just sitting around like, I cannot wait for season 6, y'all. And the fact that Junior sat there, they don't know what's coming. I was like, boy, bye. If you don't get the hell up out of here, the fact that they are literally playing in your face, and not even your mama, who swears that she always, looking out for something and knows something, is even a little bit having some type of sense that's tingling inside of her. Maybe it's going to be Sonya, the one to say, you being played right now. You being played, and you being, just taken for the loop-de-loop like a damn sucker, and they're taking advantage of the fact that they know right now you having issues with your family. But does the issues you have with your family really require you turning against them in a whole damn war? Like, it's war now. Like, boy, sit your damn behind down somewhere. But baby, I'm ready for season 6. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get it. And I'm sure enough going to be reviewing the spinoff Nola. I will definitely be doing more regular reviews, and probably, God willing, joining EJ as well for the lives. But I'll be more on top of it the next time around, y'all. Just was so much happening, but I appreciate y'all rocking with your girl. Make sure that y'all tune in. I know that Fridays we do Reasonable Doubt. We now got Power back, so of course we'll have our Power Lives. I believe we're gonna have the season finale for Bel Air on Monday, and I'll be doing my individual Power Lives and my not live but recording for Love at the Lockup. We got a lot of other stuff coming in September that we'll be discussing, probably some of those things. I know that we also are going to be talking about deliverance. And Saturday, I do Self-Care Saturday, which of course, go red for Sickle Cell Awareness Month. I will be doing that in honor of my beautiful sister who I just lost, and her birthday is September 10th. So it's going to just kind of be in honor of her. And then what you should be watching. So I do have some things coming for y'all. Okay, slowly but surely I'm getting back out here on these YouTube streets. But let me know what y'all thought about this finale, y'all. Give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Till next time, y'all. Toodaloo.